Oh, yeah. Do I still look like trash?
You do.
Okay, great. Well, we just gonna thug through it.
Well, trash is good. We just won. So
We sure did.
here you go.
Welcome to Trifecta Hour. I'm AJ. This is Ink. This is Prince. We in the building. How do this fine Friday in my pixelation state?
We're
Uh,
here.
we are here. It's getting better. It's improving by the moment. I'm just excited to watch Mike Tyson put some people to sleep. Just take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap.
All right. Well, till we get there, President-elect Trump is wasting no time as he starts to fill key posts in his second administration, from RFK to Tulsi Gabbard to Marco Rubio to cabinet. The current cabinet nominations are loaded with fearless, powerful voices who will in fact support Trump's America First agenda. Hallelujah. Praise God. It was confirmed this week that Republicans have officially clinched the House, securing a governing trifecta, no pun intended, something not seen since Trump's first term in 2017. House Speaker Mike Johnson won unanimous support for another term, and in an interesting twist, the Senate chose South Dakota Senator John Thune to be the next majority leader. People was kind of a little iffy. Mag was a little iffy with him because they said he's going to try to govern like Mitch McConnell because he was his homie, but
Okay.
hopefully he doesn't do that. But Thune claims he is ready to enact President-elect Trump's agenda, and we will see. The American people have spoken, and any resistance to confirming Trump's cabinet picks could be political suicide for Republican incumbents. I forgot to send the video, but here are some of the key appointees so far.
It's so funny because I was like, looks like there should be something here, but sorry.
Oh, well, anyway, we can just read them. His former campaign, I guess his former campaign co-chair will now be his chief of staff. That is Susie Wiles. As South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem as Homeland Security Secretary. Senator Marco Rubio as Secretary of State. Billionaires Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy as the Department of Government Efficiency, aka Doge. Is that what they would call it? Doge.
Doge, yeah.
I was like, it sounds like something AOC would come up with, like they're trolling her or something. And
They
and
might
some
be.
of facts. And some of the more controversial appointments, like Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. I'll talk more about him when it's my turn, because Matt Gaetz is yeah. Anyway, 20-year veteran and Fox News host Pete Hegseth. I was like, there's not a P in this man's name. I kept saying all day, don't say Hep, say Heg. Hegseth,
Egg.
as Secretary of Defense, veteran and former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard as Director of National Intelligence, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as Health and Human Services Secretary. Of course, the leftist media, who was reeling from Kamala Harris getting trounced last week in the presidential election, had a lot to say about Gates, Hegseth. We're going to have to get this man's name right. Hegseth, Gabbard, and Kennedy, and others. Take a look.
You guys.
So is this the guy who's qualified to make decisions about the most powerful military in the world, who clearly does not know anything about the military?
Putting RFK Jr. in charge of health breaks the first rule of medicine. The board writes in part this: the overriding rule of medicine is, first, do no harm. We're certain installing Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to head Health and Human Services breaks this rule. We sat down with RFK Jr. back in May 2023. When it came to the topic of health, his views were a head-scratching spaghetti of what we can only call warped conspiracy theories, and not just on vaccines.
The more you get to know Hegseth and Tulsi Gabbard, the more you're going to like her. The more you get to know Matt Gaetz, the less you're going to like him. Yeah. I'm going to be really surprised if he can get confirmed.
Right. So would I, especially after we blew up Kevin McCarthy. I had no plan B. You thought it was a lethal blow to the House majority, but it turns out America really wanted Republicans in charge. So we'll see where that goes.
And we haven't even gotten to Tulsi Gabbard potentially having access to
Oh,
national
look,
security
it's the burnt
information.
bitch.
And Russia
Jonah
loves
Wick.
it.
I
Loves
call
her.
it
And
Jonah
I
Wick.
actually think almost more than Matt Gaetz, Tulsi Gabbard's appointment is devastating.
Yeah, to
And
you, because she could kick your
Tulsi
ass.
Gabbard's nomination,
I'm so
as
bored.
much as she says that she's an anti-war person, she's not. She supports very pro-war individuals,
including in
abroad.
Syria.
Phenomenal. Great.
And these are supposed to be people who tell the truth. These are truthful people. Okay, cool. So Trifecta, what are your thoughts on Trump's appointment so far?
Listen, I'm not mad. I like the shakeup. You know what I mean? It's not good until people are talking, but I find it to be interesting that they're talking about Trump's cabinet. Oh, and FYI, I did get a ticket for the circus, the bus to the circus, and then I bought my 4-year pass to the whole circus because Trump has created a circus. So I have a yearly.
To the inauguration.
No, I'm just saying,
No,
they're
just
talking
in
about this.
general.
I'm just, Trump's. It's like the circus. He's
Like
his
what?
cabinet is the circus. So I got my tickets to the circus, and then I just bought the 4-year pass, so that I could be there for all 4 years of the circus.
Amen.
The reality is this, right? Is that we knew that it would look different. We knew that the people that he appointed were all going to be people he knew supported him. They were all going to be people he knew would, keep the plan and move forward. And he also knew these would be people that would ruffle other people's feathers. So needless to say, he didn't make any safe choices. RFK makes me a little nervous. He might be sending people to all our houses to clean out the pantries. We ain't gonna have no junk food left by the time it's over. So I'll be thin. Because there'll be nothing for me to eat. But yeah, so I'm okay with it. I don't think anything is really shocking. I thought maybe Carrie Lake would be somewhere in there.
I mean, it ain't over yet,
True. But I thought we would hear it by now. You know what I mean? Like that's probably the one person that I'm surprised I haven't heard the name yet. But we'll see. I mean, they can't say that he doesn't like women.
Exactly.
They are saying though there's not enough diversity. I guess there's not enough brown, melanated, darkly melanated people.
Well, they got Vivek.
He's not dark enough. I mean, he could identify as black if Kamala did.
His money's dark.
Technically, Marco Rubio is Hispanic.
Well, I mean, Elon is African, so there's
South
that.
African. There we go. He's African American.
All right, let's get it.
We'll lean into the identity stuff, a little
Let's
later
do it.
on.
Fuck it. I'm Irish. Good evening, me lad. Listen.
Man.
I'm good. You know why I'm good with it? Because if we know one thing about Trump, he's not afraid to fire anybody. So if you're not doing what you were put on post to do, you're going to be gone. And I noticed a lot of the people that were very vocal about Trump throughout his first reign and his 4 years were either up for positions, didn't get it, or fired from positions and had an axe to grind. So the one thing about it is he's going to put loyalty over everything. And he's going to make sure he put people around him that's going to push his agenda, which is smart. You don't want complete yes men, but you don't want people that's sneaking behind your back and releasing stuff and leaking stuff to the media.
We don't want 2016.
Right. We don't want shit like that. And he's learned. This is the thing I think people are underestimated about Trump. He really learned from his first reign. So with these appointments, I like it. I looked up quickly. Hegseth is the one that I like, and I want to read why I like him. The Secretary of Defense under Trump will be tasked with carrying out his mostly isolationist, worldview after his relationships with former Pentagon chiefs Jim Mattis and Mark Esper reach bitter ends, Trump will value loyalty in his new pick, as well as finding, listen to this last part, finding someone committed to rolling back Biden era diversity and inclusion personnel policies. So you know what that means? You're no longer having your positions because you check a fucking box, because you're a bald pronoun, or because you're a pronoun, or because you're black, or because you're you
Or
like
because you're a bitch with a dick.
right. None of that shit is flying anymore. He wants people that's going to be able to do the job. And I find it mighty weird that you're saying that RFK is not a good person for health and medicine, but yet you literally got somebody with a mental illness in that position right now.
Preach.
No, they know exactly who they are.
Brothers looking like preach.
You literally got a man in a dress right now
Oh,
ahead of in charge of our health.
Yep.
Isn't mental health a part of health?
Talking about the first female.
You know what? Get out of my face again. And you know what? The most low down, non basic knuckle dragger. You don't know who any of these people are, and you didn't look up. All you know is what Joy Reid is telling you, what AOC is telling you, what mainstream media is telling. It took me 5 seconds to look up these people. 5.
well, I mean,
Exactly.
you know what? Go ahead, AJ.
But they're just omitting that stuff on, like they're acting like these people are like he's literally like going up to like Blow Joe at Walmart and saying, "Hey, want to be in my cabinet?" Like these are experienced people. These are professionals. These are people who've been waiting a long time to get that call. I mean, you think Hegseth wanted to be up in Fox News for he was there 10 years? Like, I'm sure he was like, okay, cool, I'll take the job, I'll take the check, feed my family, blah blah, beats, going to Iraq and shit. So I guess, whatever. But the Matt Gates one is the one. Ooh, they were so ooh. That's why they mad. All left, right, Republican and Republicans. This is where y'all between the rock and the hard place, because y'all know this is the party of MAGA now. This ain't that foo la la Mitt Romney stuff. We ain't doing that no more. So y'all gotta confirm this, man. You cannot confirm, because that would literally destroy you. You think 2 years from now you're gonna get reelected if you don't get Matt Gates in there, and you don't want Matt Gates in there because of what you did to him. Like the current DOJ. So now he's gonna be the boss of the DOJ. Oh, and y'all think, oh, he's gonna go against split. Oh, you mean so basically what they did to him? Now I don't think he's going to do that, but I do think he wants to see the files, because the one thing he kept saying when y'all was trying to say he tried to traffic a 17-year-old across state lines. The one thing he did say, because y'all tapped his father. Remember they tapped his father? They had the recording. He said, play the recording.
And they didn't.
He sat there with his whole chest. Said, play the recording. If I said something incriminating on play the recording. Never played it. Oh, well, it should be, it was cleared, it was clear. Then why bring it up at his confirmation here? Because they're gonna bring it up. And then Matt gonna be like, well, play it. If you got it, play it. Then y'all tried to extort this man's family. One of the people who worked at DOJ got a job at a law firm and then tried to extort the man. And then try to extort his family. I think it was like $25 million or something like that. It was a considerable amount of money. And I'm sitting here like, y'all didn't see this day coming, did you?
Well, we all know what liberals do best, right? They have the receipts.
They frame it, or they just
don't make me show the receipts.
Oh my God.
Don't let me show you photographed with somebody 40 years ago.
Let me show
That's
you
all
the
it takes.
receipts. Let me show you the receipts. The receipts we never get. The receipts.
No, hold on. The receipts that's on your phone that you're transferring, and it takes a while because
they have to
you got a new
download.
phone. It has to download.
Correct. Got it.
The cloud doesn't exist, people.
Yeah, the receipts.
Yeah, pull this 17-year-old that I allegedly was trafficking and all. Nothing. Y'all had nothing. So I hope I mean, part of me is like, I hope he doesn't get it, but a little bit of wilding out is warranted. A little bit, not a lot. Don't spend a lot of time on it. Give it a couple of weeks, just find out what's going on. And this is what they're scared of with this. These people are young, they're fresh. They're fearless, like I said in the monologue, and they ready. They ready. These are people y'all have shitted on. A lot of them. Tulsi Gabbard, literally, you got fucking Hillary Clinton running around here talking about she's a Russian agent.
She badass though.
And sitting here like, excuse me, it got this woman on what was it, a flight list or something.
Yep.
Every time she basically has to fly, she has to go through extra steps.
Yep.
I mean, and you wonder why people ain't fucking with y'all? Okay, yeah, that should have been y'all. That should have been your vice president.
You
But
had to
no.
be more than sure that Kamala was gonna win the way y'all acted these last 4 years. Because, like AJ said, Trump might as well call this cabinet petty, the petty cabinet, because they coming in like you ever go in a room with somebody they know that they talk shit about you,
Yes.
and you just like,
Oh,
Interesting.
the real reality is this, right? He knows again. He knows, and he's the king of petty. He will troll the shit out of you. I mean, for God's sakes, he pulled up in a trash truck, like, because we're garbage.
immediately.
Like, it's just he's a
Brilliant.
troll. So I mean,
Brilliant.
I think that the best part is he has people he can troll with, but people that are intelligent and
really about that
qualified
shit.
and can do the job. So it looks even better.
And
Right.
you know what we're forgetting that I think a lot of people forget? All these people were successful in their former ventures.
Exactly.
Correct.
So there's no failures. There's no, I don't know. No, they were successful in all their other
They weren't
ventures.
stealing luggage out of
Correct.
the airport.
While being bald with earrings and lipstick
Yes.
on with dress. Yeah.
Yes.
That qualifies you.
Yes, you know. And so this whole identity, whatever the fuck that even means at
It's
this point,
gone.
it's ridiculous. Like, I'm hiring you to be a clown. No, I'm hiring you to protect the American people. And if this other person was so great, but why is this poison still in our food? Like, you know,
Well,
and this is what the RFK issue is as well, is that
Yeah.
you starting to fuck with people's money. Because once you start taking the chemicals out, people aren't going to get sick as much. So now you're fucking with the doctors and all
Big
the
pharma.
whole, yes, all of them are now affected. And so that's what it's really about. It's not about RFK. It's about the fact that RFK is actually going to do something and they don't want you to. You got to
No.
keep people sick. It's good for business. And that's the
Well,
fucked up part.
and the thing is too, like you say, they are young, so they're going to set
Mhm.
the precedence for how it will look going forward.
Yeah.
But the reason why she's not the president, let's just keep it a buck, outside of the fact that, she's black, is that the left was tired of these identity politics, right? Everything they turned it into something that was an identity. From Easter at the White House, I mean, every single thing had some form of an agenda
Juneteenth,
attached to it.
everything.
And
Mhm.
so everybody's burnt out, everybody's tired. That's not what real America looks like. Nobody cares about that when you're being taxed to death. You can't feed your family, you can't pay your rent because it's, $1 million. More people live in
Right.
their cars than anywhere else.
Exactly.
So whatever. It is what it is.
Voluntarily, like, people are literally saying, nah, I'm not gonna re-up my rent, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay in my car, and filming it and making more money
Yes.
Exactly.
filming themselves
Converting
making a
their
living.
their Priuses and everything else into livable spaces. It's
Or
quite
buying vans and doing it. Yeah.
it's quite cool to watch.
Gym memberships have went up. Why? Because people are using the
Yeah.
showers.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
It's amazing.
Exactly. So, well, one of the other things that was brought up is the lack of melanation of a lot of the people that have been appointed so far. Because
I'm
of
bored.
course, if they ain't a black person in the room, we can't call them a coon. So,
I'm bored.
Prince, do you care if a black person is appointed to his cabinet?
No, I do not. And because I want qualified people. If you happen to be qualified and black, that's phenomenal. Great. Love
Right.
it. Love the representation. You can hear the sarcasm in my voice. I want qualified people. We literally just went through a whole fucking campaign based around all style, no substance. All
Mhm.
identity, no substance. And then when you got that person in the room, hey, what makes you qualify for this job? Well, I'm black. I grew up in a middle class family, so that means I know what it's like to be middle class. It's
The
like
people care about their lawns.
right. It's crazy to me. So no, I don't care that it's no black people in there, and it's not like, again, it's still early. You don't know who they're gonna bring in later on or promote, and guess
Right.
what? This stuff is tentacles, people. You don't think RFK has people? You don't
Right.
think Vivek has people? You don't think Tulsi has people? You don't think Hegseth has people? Hey,
Right.
Trump, I noticed you're looking for somebody to head up this department. I know somebody. They're on the ground. They've been MAGA. They've been Republican. They're strong. Their brother, their sister, or whatever.
Right.
Y'all people, you're so quick to be like, where's the black people? Well, your mammy didn't pick anybody black. She ran to Minnesota.
Uh-oh.
Biden didn't pick anybody black. He ran to India.
Uh-oh.
Well, he went to Howard. I'm sorry. Proximity is a thing. Hell, your mammy didn't even run to anybody black when it was time to get married or have relations.
Stop it.
Y'all kill me trying to project your insecurities or your quote unquote representation onto other people. Stop it. And y'all also the same people that's around here wearing Fendi, Marc Jacobs, Gucci. Are y'all wearing FUBU?
Oh, well, who?
Oh, not FUBU.
Who?
Damn, talk about a throwback.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Okay.
For us, by us.
Look, what year was that? But anyways,
I wore mine with lugs.
Oh God.
You probably still wear them. Anyways, that part. I'll just say this. I do not care. Well, first of all, there could be a black person because anybody could be black.
That part.
I mean, 2024, everybody's black, right?
Kamala.
Sunny. I mean, anybody and everybody's black.
My nipples are black.
So if you Cuban, whatever. I mean, everybody's black now. So at the end of the day, I do not care. I'm not black. So, I refuse. I'm not doing it anymore. If you're gonna make this something that anybody can claim, if you're gonna make this something that you just have to feel like you identify as, and all these light brights fighting for their life, I'm good. So no, I don't. I'm past the color of people's skin because that does nothing for me, right? So I don't want to see any more morons on my screen. I don't want to hear any more circle jerk talking in a circle, telling me about your neighbors are proud of their grass and you cook greens in the bathtub. See, the level of disrespect in which you have shown us, I'm just disconnecting from it all, okay? Because anybody who knows anybody who's really black, we will not be putting our food where we shit.
Oh.
We will not be putting our food where we bathe. That's not happening. We don't do that.
Dead skin cells all in the greens.
We don't do that. Not even in Africa, they don't do it. Shut up, Prince. So
if you eat ass, I mean,
you know what?
Okay, let me just make a disclaimer that Prince has Tourette's. And sometimes he says things that are not okay. Anyways, let's bring it back, Prince.
Okay.
Let's bring it. We're talking about food.
Yes.
Food. Okay. Are you with us? Are you
here? I'm back.
All right. We know where your mind rests all the time. So anyways, I don't care. All I would like to see for the next 4 years is some real change, right? Like, so I'm just hoping that everyone's on board, all these people fall in line, and we just don't have a repeat of 2016, like of just the constant brick walls and the constant nonsense and the constant bullshit. Like, America's in a bad place. Some real change needs to happen. It would be incredibly wonderful if our food wasn't killing us. That would be lovely. Okay. Right. And I just feel like at this point where they need to start is anything banned in the UK should be banned in the United States. Pop
Exactly.
Tarts, Cheetos, all that shit y'all be. All of that stuff that's banned in the UK that you cannot buy in the UK. They do not sell it there. It's not allowed to be sold there. It is illegal. Should be banned here. And I think if we started there, America would look different. We'd be able to think. We'd have a little bit more clarity. We would feel better. And that's all I'm really hoping for. And I'm hoping that Trump is allowed this time to be the president, that he can focus on being the commander in chief, and we just have some real change. And everyone who is on board is really on board.
Facts.
Because I think America is really depending on the next 4 years. Without this, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like it's gonna be bad. So hope we get back on track. We all know that it takes 4 years really to get on track, but I'm hoping that everything will be put into place where, we see the transitioning happening, the economy improves, people's lifestyles improve, family life improves, we all start coming back together and being able to not be so stressed out because we don't have $5 because, eggs are $97. You know what I mean? So ultimately that's where I hope it comes to.
Right.
We'll see, right? And I'm really hoping that he can bring a lot of all of the importing stuff back into America, because that'll be a game changer as far as jobs and things like that. And then hopefully we can carry on after this 4 years with, JD or whomever that may be, and we can just keep building from here.
Yeah, I don't care if there's a black
Negro.
person. I don't care. I just want the best people, and like Prince said, if it happens, the best person happens to be black, cool. But I'm not forcing the issue. And then we've gotten to this place of where it's not even about hiring the best black person. It's this entitlement to it because you're black.
Correct.
And there's that's Kamala. You're entitled to something because you are a woman of color or whatever the hell, but there's no substance. And then until y'all get that, you're going to keep losing elections, especially national ones. Because that'll work in a little congressional district, where everybody thinks like you and everybody likes you, but that's not going to work on a national level, as told what happened last week. When you get obliterated like that, it's not because of racism and sexism. It's because of you. It's because you're a bad candidate. It's because
you're stupid and dumb and lame.
And you just couldn't resonate. You couldn't be authentic. You couldn't be real. You had the messaging was all over the place. You changed directions depending on who you was talking to, and it was just like ridiculous. Like, just walk yourself. It's a great thing and a bad thing about Donald Trump. He walks in the room and he's himself, right? He's not gonna change up the language. Like when he went to talk to the national black journalist and he said what he said about Kamala. He would have said that anywhere. She was black.
I'm just thankful we don't have to talk about anything she said again. It's a beautiful feeling.
Oh my gosh, Jesus. Oh, hallelujah. Because 4 years of that. We almost had 4 years.
No, we didn't almost have it. No, it wasn't even almost.
It wasn't even close.
Well, according to the polls, it was within the margin of error.
Okay.
And we was going, we could have very possibly had her.
You know how I feel about polls.
Well, I could just say this: United States of America is hemorrhaging right now, so there's that.
Amen. But I do think he's gonna. I think this cabinet is. I don't like all the picks. I have some issues with him plucking congressmen and senators and governors. But
yeah, you said that.
If this is what it means, getting the right people, we just gotta hope and pray that whomever is appointed to replace these people are electable. Because if they're not, we're screwed. But let's wild out for 2 years. While we got this trifecta going on, we got all three, baby, and get it done. But where we at? We will be right back.
Where we at?
Right back. Probably wondering what's going on. Well, I'm here to tell you. It's me, Inked, and I need you guys to head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. Yes, that's right. Trifecta merch is here. It is here for our Trifecta family to show their love and support and advertise for free. Well, not technically for free. You did pay for it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. We're all inclusive. If Prince can wear it, so can you. Have a good one.
All right, now it's time for our trending topic.
I just want to give some free advice
Oh
to
God.
the white progressives, particularly white progressive women who may be thinking about marching against the Trump victory, maybe putting back on the P word hats and doing that thing. I would just say probably don't send any of those invites to any black women you know. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not coming. Like, I'm pretty sure black women have resigned from the Save America Coalition, Save Democracy Coalition, and definitely the Save the Democratic Party Coalition. I think that's probably not happening. I would just keep those invites maybe among your own friends because I don't think
Good.
but
Oh, I
yeah, I
can't
think black
stand her.
women are now on the Save Black Women, Prioritize Black Men, and Prioritize Black
Oh,
communities, Black
now they're
businesses,
prioritizing black
and
men.
that,
That's
and
right.
the
She
black
just
spaces,
last
the Save
week we were
America,
bullet
Save the Democratic
bags.
Party. Yeah, I don't think that's
Exactly.
happening.
Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Ink.
Oh. Oh, lucky me, I get to go first. You guys know I can't stand this burnt bitch.
I know. That's why I put it in your face twice.
When I tell you I
Shut
can't
up,
stand
freak.
her, I cannot stand her. And every day she comes on the internet with the bullshit. So now the black men are a priority.
Who, me?
So is it only the black men who voted for Harris? Is it only the black women who voted for Harris? I think we should clarify that. We should be very clear because those of us who are quote unquote black, okay, because I would be identified as black because my skin is dark. Not claiming it no more. And I'm not claiming it because of the burnt bitch, because she claims that she's black. So I don't want any affiliation with that. Now we were garbage. We were uneducated. We're tap dancing for the white man. Our conservative men are making us do the voting. All these things that we've been everything but free to vote how we want. So I'm going to say this, since she's on the internet telling people they shouldn't ask anybody black. What I suggest you guys do is don't ask those dummies. Okay? Don't go to those idiots, because everything they do comes on contingency. Okay? So they've already told you to cut your family off.
Right.
The burnt bitch said that. If they voted differently than you, don't talk to them. Cut them off. You don't need them in your family. They're going against your rights and your what, all the bullshit, right? I think more people need to pay attention and really listen to what's coming out of their mouth, because they are the cult, because they're literally trying to isolate you from anyone that thinks differently than you. Let me repeat that. They are the cult because they're literally trying to isolate you from anyone that thinks differently than you. So they can keep pushing their narrative, keep pushing their agenda onto you, and there's no one to tell you otherwise. No one to give you another perspective. No one to say, hey, this is a different idea. Maybe you should explore this, right? That's what they want. That's really what they feeling right now. So my suggestion to Burnt Bitch, Joy, I'm going to give her as much respect as she gives me. So for anybody who thinks they're going to come for me in the comments or anywhere else to say, why are you calling another black woman burnt? Because that bitch called me everything but my name. Okay. So the moment that you disrespected me simply because of the way I voted, you'll never, not ever have my respect. I don't give a fuck. Check me where you want. Okay. And if you want to check me, write a check in the process while you're doing it. Okay. So if you're not paying me, I'm not listening.
Facts.
If you're not paying me, I don't give a damn. Okay. So just remember that. So the burnt bitch who is telling you guys, don't do this, don't do that. Don't listen to the burnt bitch. The burnt bitch is stupid, because guess what? She's cool with all the other white people who think like her. She's cool with all the other white people who agree with her. They don't have no problem with them white people.
Interesting.
Don't have no problem with them white people. Okay. And also I want you to remember all of these blackety black Negroes on the left is fucking white people.
Van Jones, I'm disappointed.
No. Let me. All of these blackety black Negroes that they told us, us the sellouts, us the coons, us the tap dancers, us, they fucking white people.
Oh damn.
So I need clarity, Don Lemon, because your husband is
A pink peen.
Oh God.
Mm, They probably race play too.
your husband's white, Don, but we the problem. Carmela, your man is white,
That's snow.
but we're the problem.
Mm.
It's really quite interesting how that works. I haven't quite figured out how your white dick is safe, but the MAGA white dick is dangerous. Can somebody explain that to me? I'm trying to figure out how your white dick has the same values as you, but the MAGA white dick doesn't. Can somebody explain that to me? I'm here. I'm listening. I would like to hear how exactly that works.
Mm.
Because I've been looking at all you guys and I've been looking at your spouses. I'm like, wow, they are light. I mean, man, I'm in shock. I am in shock. Okay. Got these beautiful light babies running around here just mixed. They aren't confused like you tell us that, they're confused.
Mm.
No, they're not.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So, burnt bitch. Nobody cares about your opinion. Nobody cares what you have to say. Nobody cares you left X. Nobody cares about anything. Just go find a spot and get in it
Right.
and just shut all the way up because he won.
Mm.
He's coming back to the White House where he should have always been. That's where he belonged before you guys put your dementia-ridden monkey in there.
Mm.
And we don't care anymore. So I'm just going to give my advice to Republicans, conservative, independent. If you voted for Trump, anybody who voted for Trump, don't listen to these people because they're really not as black as they say they are because they're fucking white people.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Listen.
Prince, you can't relate. Your wife's black.
Yeah, I know. I hate
Oh.
myself so much. I married a black woman
I know.
and had black babies. It's
I
like,
mean,
what was I thinking?
you weren't. That's obviously the
What
problem.
was I thinking? When I was
Oh,
looking
man.
online, I should have checked white.
You should have.
I don't know what I was doing. But listen, it's so funny, right? First of all, the rumors are already out. Well, not the rumors. The reports are already out there that your ratings tanked after the election night.
Oh,
Because your whole cult found out that you were lying about the
Mhm.
polls and you gave them false hope and they don't want to listen to you anymore.
Mm.
Also, like Ink said, I find it strange that the white people that are allies are okay, but the white people that are not okay. But I'm here to tell you, these whole 4 years, those allies, the moment you even think that you can see something different, they're going to call you all the names in the book. You're staring at 3 of them right now. Allies. These allies, they're not allies. They're agents.
Of what?
Name of supremacy: white supremacy, gay supremacy, food supremacy, jail supremacy, abortion supremacy. They're agents. They mold themselves.
Right.
So while you're sitting up there looking like a burnt Q-tip with gold tips, they're looking at you like you're Harvard trained and you're begging to be oppressed. You're literally begging. You're on MSNBC. You're making 6 to 7 figures. You went to Harvard and you're begging to be like, I want to think that I'm a success, that Ink's a success, that AJ's a success. You're begging to be us.
Yes, Dr. Blue.
But the thing is, we're not oppressed. We want to tell other people that you can be powerful. Yes, you can see that shit ain't right and point it out, but to be in perpetual victimhood is just not good. And for you to walk around here and to tell other, I'm starting to think that you like cooch because you're telling women, shave your head, be ugly, don't have sex with men. So I checked Adam and Eve stock. It hasn't went up because guess what? At the end of the day, men are needed.
Ooh.
We're
Yes, they
wanted.
are. Ooh, yes, you are.
I don't care how much y'all rub matches together,
Oh,
beef
matches.
tacos, or whatever it is that y'all do when y'all do that. At the end of the day,
Oh,
a man
wow.
go man, baby.
Say it again, Prince.
That's it. A man is going a man.
Mm.
America spoke up during this election. They said, "Yeah, that's cute. I want a man."
Yes. I've been saying it.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you now. Am I diminishing women? No, I have not diminished women whatsoever. But this boss bitch, I don't need a man era is done.
Done.
It's over. Matter of fact, it hasn't even been a thing. It's just that the loud minority, you were able to echo this bullshit, and you had a couple other short-haired, bulky linebackers agree with you, and people thought that that was it.
Yes.
But what I've seen is wine stocks are up, depression is up, mental health, women seeing therapists is up. Why is that? Because you're lonely.
Because all the men are wearing dresses.
Yes, you're miserable.
I'm not.
You got whole therapists. I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm gonna save a little bit of that for my petty. But Joy, please, baby, go away. Save the 800,000 you have left viewers. Save them.
What happened? AJ looked like he was, go ahead.
Go ahead, AJ.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, if I could direct your attention to Exhibit A, I will tell you why these black women are mad.
Okay.
Let's get to the
Let's
exhibit. We
pause.
can pause the exhibit right here.
Oh,
Thank
I didn't
you.
mean to do that. Sorry,
I'll
AJ.
do. Oh, there
There
we
you go.
go. There we go. So we could look at the demographics of the last presidential race, 2024 race last week, and so these are the demographics. So you can see there's only two, but there's one main group that's stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the stupid group, the entitled group, has the longest blue line.
Yep.
And then because it's all about emotions, identity,
Yes.
and with no substance, whether it has substance or not, we don't care. It's a woman of color, and we want this because it's a
Yes.
woman of color, not because this is going to help the country. It's going to help the greater, the beyond our little subsect of the country is going to help the greater. No, it's not. So that's why the other lines are the way they are, because people saw through it and they said, this isn't going to work. Because here's the difference between these stupid black women at 91% and these white people. White people they weren't thinking with their emotions. They were thinking with their wallets. They were thinking of their kids' future. They were thinking of the things that really matter. Y'all were just thinking, we want to install somebody who looks like us so we can be emotional for a few minutes and have great symbolism. You got that with Barack Obama. Actually, the white people fell for it then too. They fell for it. Everybody fell for the hope and the dream. And what was it? Yes, we can. They fell for it. And then, but the difference between Barack and Kamala is that Barack earned it. She didn't. And so then when she was installed, and then you tried to shame people into vote, like, I found it funny that the only group that got chastised in that whole process was black men.
Yep.
You weren't talking to these 60% white men like that. You damn sure ain't gonna talk to these 53% white women like that.
Well, because they were expected. They knew that they would vote that way.
Sure. And the Hispanics said, fuck no. And then also the Native Americans, I think 62% of Native Americans voted for Donald Trump. So you right there tells you that she was terrible, and y'all were just voting on the lowest of the totem pole, least responsible, the stupidest reason to throw your weight behind somebody. And you've literally told the country black people are stupid by doing that. So good luck with your black candidates going forward, because it's going to be a damn long time before you get another one. What happened
You
to
think?
191?
Sorry.
Because and then when the ones of substance come along, you don't back them. You
True.
don't promote them. You don't push them. You don't give them the shine. but you give Kamala Harris the moment, you give her the moment. The least substantive, racially ambiguous, ain't can't relate to nothing y'all. She ain't come from where y'all came from. But y'all don't want to hear that. She lied in her book about her family. Y'all don't want to hear that. Candace Owens blew the whole thing open, spoke to her actual relatives, exposed it all, and y'all still didn't want to hear it. And y'all literally talk about we're not dumb, and then you do dumb shit.
Yep.
So if you do dumb shit, that means you're dumb. So how about don't be dumb going forward? And if you want a black woman in there, get a black woman of substance in there, not a dingbat. How about that? Moving on. We will be
Can I
right.
wait? Can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
I think the most disappointing part about Black women, and what I would like to know about the 90 whatever percentage that voted for her, were they single?
Well,
Okay.
I would say probably a good chunk were, but you also see the line for the black man wasn't far behind. Now, Trump did get more of the black male vote than he did last time, and even in 2016, he got way more this time. But I would say probably some of them were in the relationships with the black women, and then they did
Got it. Oh, they told him what to do. Okay.
pretty much.
There was
Or
non-binary votes.
We'll be right back.
we'll be right back. Hey, that's a bop.
I don't know if it was a bop. I don't know that it was a bop.
I was waiting for narration.
Hating ass.
I like your voice.
I didn't have time to do a voice.
It's a bop. He thought it was a bop, so he didn't need his voice.
A bop.
Okay, can we go move along?
What you
It's
rushing
not
me for?
it's not a bop. It's stupid.
Trying to help your driving. It's holiday music. What you want?
Mariah. We can't afford her.
Me and Mariah go back like babies.
They would take us down so damn fast.
Ryan in the budget. She got to make her $2 million. Give $2 million a year to sing a song for 2 months. Anyway, where we at? Oh yeah, it's time to get petty. Oh yeah.
Well.
Well.
My favorite segment.
I mean, you came up.
Shut up. My petty goes out to this moron beneath me who I've tried to fire 5 times, and AJ keeps hiring him back. How about that?
I have great representation.
Anyways, Dr. Blue, silence. With that being said, my petty goes to liberal white women. I'm sick of y'all.
Oh.
Okay. Your pretend, because it's very pretend. It's very fake. Allegiance to Black women or melanated people or people of color, whatever the fuck category you want to fit into this week. It's whack. Okay. The amount of videos you dumb bitches have made is it's incredible. And then you want to try to call out other white women because they voted for Trump. Wow. So I've been stitching you hoes videos, duetting these hoes videos, and why y'all blocking me? Why is the Black girl getting blocked? Oh, you don't like my opinion? You don't like what I have to say? But I thought you was on my side. I thought you was an ally for me. I thought you didn't want my voice to be silenced. You see how you lying hoes look? So I've already got it figured out. You don't want the voice to be silenced unless it's your voice in brown skin.
Facts.
Oh, funny how that works, isn't it? But my voice obviously is not Black enough because you're blocking me. You talking shit about me. First you block me, then you make a video about me. You think I'm not gonna see your raggedy ass video? No, I'm gonna see it. And then what? So this is for all you fake white liberals. Okay. And to you Negroes who think that you can revoke our black card, nigga,
Oh.
be
Oh.
fucking clear.
Oh.
Okay. Just because we voted for Trump don't mean we're not hood, don't mean we're not ghetto, don't mean we will not whomp your ass if you try us. Okay. Sometimes we have to remind you motherfuckers who we are. See how I have to talk to you guys? Because you guys don't understand when we speak normal, when we articulate, when we enunciate our words. Y'all don't understand that. So we can come to your level, nigga. We can get down there with you.
Oh,
Just
get on my level.
remember. Okay?
Hmm.
We
We
will kick off in your ass. We will beat the brakes off of you. We will fuck you up in your street in front of your house. We don't have a problem with that. And those of you liberals who are calling us out, you say, "Oh, I hope you get everything you're getting." You're calling us out? I implore you, especially as Gen Xers. I like to remind people, if you're calling out a Gen Xer, prepare to get your ass kicked, because we did this every day after school in the park. We fought for real in real life. That's what we did. We got into fights. We got suspended from school. We had to pick up trash on Saturday. We did lunch detention because we beat the shit out of some stupid bitch who was bumping her gums. Y'all not ready for this. Y'all not
And
ready.
that was when parks was segregated.
Oh, okay. That part, Prince. Tell them. Okay. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready.
Fighting in black and white.
So I don't care who we voted for. I don't care that we voted for the white man. Okay. Remember who we are, because it takes a lot of strength to stand up and say you voted for Trump, especially when you look like us. It takes an incredible backbone to say you voted for Trump when you look like us. It takes courage to say you voted for Trump when you look like us. So remember, I have never, not once, ever teetered on the line. I have never played in a live like somebody I know for pandering to the people to say they would vote for the stupid bitch because she's black, but they claim to be conservative, nigga. I see you.
Go ahead, Jelani.
That part.
Some weak conservatives out
We've
there.
never done that. I've never done that. And since 2016, I told you Trump was coming back to the White House. I told you I was going to vote for him. I've been conservative and Republican my entire life. Bitch, try me at any given time. Try me. I dare you. Go ahead, Prince. Or AJ. Who's next? I don't even know.
I'm always last.
So
you're trash.
So my petty goes out to the white man.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Since
it's a white day.
We're always told we want white validation and white acceptance, but I just wanted to make it clear to those black people who believe that, who's always begging white men to be in their spaces.
The people fucking them.
Okay, yeah. Who begged white America to elect a stupid black woman?
Oh,
y'all. And then when they didn't do it, you had a meltdown and acted like if you left that somehow you were going to be missed. We're good. Actually, you gave us what we wanted. We pro-life. You're not fucking, so therefore you're not conceiving children. So therefore you're not sucking life out of your bodies. So y'all are the ones who go into fits of rage when white people won't let you into their boardrooms, into their spaces. We just build our own shit. That's it.
Woo! That was a word, AJ.
Y'all decide
that was the bar.
That y'all want to protest and leave X and all other stuff because you ain't getting what you want. And what does that say to your young daughters about how to get what you want in life, and that most of life is failure, because you're going to fail more than you succeed. And it's going to be small victories along the way to the big ones, right? And the problem that y'all are having is that you put all your eggs in one basket and you got let down.
Oh.
So instead of you just own that, you lash out at everybody else. And this is why we don't want you in positions of leadership. Because I've worked with several Black women in positions of leadership, and it was awful. It was
Was
awful.
it? Was
I
it, AJ?
ended up being the person, especially one instance, ended up being the person who had to like get the shit back on track because this person was so emotional and irate over and feeling disrespected in an email instead of focusing on the greater task.
Per my last email.
And then this person ended up quitting and suing the company over discrimination. Well, there was no
Oh.
discrimination, but
Of
Oh.
course.
but that's the issue at hand. And this is
Okay.
why you got an uptick of Black men who went the other way because they don't want that. That's their mama. That's their ex who they wanted to slap the fuck out of and couldn't. That's who that is, and they don't want to. They don't want to hear that for 4 years, and they damn sure don't want it governing and making decisions about their daughters' futures. So yeah, that's the shout out to the white man. Thank y'all for doing y'all thing and not listening. Well, not all of y'all, because some of y'all still stupid and went along with that shit. But for the overwhelming majority who didn't, we thank you because
Well, I have no one to thank because there's only 7% of us. So there's that.
which was ridiculous. But go ahead, Prince.
Anyways.
My petty is to all the people that feel like they have to make this long post, Gabrielle Union, all these other celebrities, and to the people down to 30 followers on X. Go to Blue Sky. I don't give a natural ticks balls
Ticks
what
have
you
balls?
do. Go to Blue Sky. You know what's funny? When I see people say, I'm going to Blue Sky because there's no MAGA trolls over there and we can. Funny. You call MAGA a cult, but you want to go somewhere where where it's large group think.
Okay.
But meanwhile, these past 4 years, anytime anybody black had an American flag or pushed back on a criminal dying at the hands of police, even though they were dead ass wrong, we would get the Samuel L. Jackson meme with Leonardo DiCaprio. We would get slave memes. We get all that stuff. That's under trolling. You lost. You want to run and make another app owned by a white man popular.
It's not even your own.
It's not your own. That's like me saying, man, you know what? I hate the Trifecta podcast. I'ma go to the Crackers Unlimited podcast.
Wow.
Oh my God. Damn.
Wow.
Build your own. Y'all are doing exactly what they thought. I don't understand the logic of I'm going to leave this app and go over to this app because they're not mean to me over there.
Nobody cares.
Right.
Are you fucking serious?
They are. They are serious.
But you are the people that took a block of votes and tried to literally destroy America. But
No,
I'm
they
supposed
were
to believe-
protecting our rights, the women's rights.
Right, but I'm supposed to look when a celebrity like Gabrielle Union writes a 30-page dissertation about her going to Blue Sky and putting all her other social media. These are the type of people we're dealing with. So my petty is the people who just can't handle adversity. I don't want you in the foxhole with me.
They're weak.
Instead of picking up yourself and saying, you know what, I still got to go to work. I still got to do this. You're trying to create a utopia, a cult where everybody thinks the same.
Exactly.
And you're so cute tweeting out your profile, your bios over there. You're posting your bio of Blue Sky on X. This petty can be 5 hours. I'm good.
Okay.
Y'all,
Alright.
we're good. We're good.
Alright.
Also, I just wanted those. I'm not a fan. This is why I'm not a fan of Rumble, Truth Social. That gets really boring really quick. Just like everything is
The same.
the same, and it's like even
There's
in that, it's like
There's no pushback. There's nothing.
right. And when there is, it's just stupid pushback, and it's like
Mhm.
this is boring. I'm bored. So you'll
Well
get bored, and you'll be back.
Well,
And I
we
find it
like that.
funny that Twitter and X was fine when we were getting our accounts banned, and
Oh, yeah. It was
yeah,
lovely. It
that's
Perfect.
was
great.
lovely.
This is my
Right.
third account on X. Beautiful, right? Y'all would cheer. Yay. Y'all
Yeah.
would screenshot it and be like, this what you get when you talk shit. This what
Yeah.
happens when you're in Trump's country. Ah.
Well,
Now
they
Wow.
want out.
Now you want out.
Well, this is my 5th account on X.
Jesus.
My
Damn.
largest account that was right at 400K.
Damn.
They snatched from me because I dragged the governor of Washington State every day for 90 days.
Every day?
Every
Have a
day.
day.
All day long. That's what I did. And they snatched that account. They were like, bitch, you got to go. And then IP banned me. So I couldn't even
Wow.
start another account because I was so reckless
Damn.
with my mouth. I couldn't even start another account. So yes, I got IP banned on Twitter.
Yo, I
Andrea,
can't.
my current X account, my daughter had to make for me. And then I couldn't even access it until I got a new phone. It's rough in these streets. So
Oh
there
my
you go.
God. Yeah, when she got the new phone the week after the account was set up. Anyway, we will be right back.
Actually, the day of.
Beautiful.
Trifecta Hour, please hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell. Woo! You can also follow us on TikTok and Instagram. And if you really want to make us smile, you can subscribe to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
All right, now it's time for our memes of the week.
Let's go. Let's cook. All right, our memes of the week. Let's go. Ink, once again, you got to read the top.
I love your Spanish accent. Say that again.
McDonald's Chico Nugget. Listen,
AJ, Chico Nuggets.
Chico Nugget.
I remember your dumbass went to the drive-thru.
Chico Nugget.
Do you have any Chico Nuggets?
Yeah, the Chico Nuggets. They
Chico
were like,
Nugget.
We don't have any of those.
Barbecue sauce. Chico Nugget. We don't have any of those, sir. I'm sorry. Can you pull around? Oh, real quick. Another half petty, half meme.
Oh my God.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
If
sorry.
If
Go
the
ahead.
people in the drive-thru is the first person you encounter before you get your food, they should not have brown teeth, and when they talk, like the white stuff be like part of their mouth. Like I didn't want to get my salad, and I wanted red
Okay,
dressing.
so
I
the
couldn't
next
get
meme,
ranch dressing.
the next meme.
I couldn't get ranch dressing.
Okay, next meme.
Okay, next meme is stop talking about Trump and I can't. You know what? Y'all can't. Like, I'm literally like, I had to mute Trump, Kamala Harris. I had to mute those words because that's all that's on the feed. You lost the game. It's over.
All right.
Next meme.
All right. Ooh.
literally.
Literally, this is the view.
Oh my God.
You know what's funny? Where the fuck is Whoopi?
I was just thinking that.
I just realized about this meme. They didn't put Whoopi on here. Karen.
Not Karen Johnson.
They didn't put Karen Johnson on here.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
one of my favorite ones. Give a man a fish and feed him for a day. Deport a man and you'll never have to feed him again. Y'all about to
Ooh.
go.
Bars, sentencing.
Y'all about to go.
Get the fuck out, New York.
Bye.
You can get a medal in front of the Home Depot right now. Next meme.
Oh my.
There are absolutely no Indians crashing out for Kamala.
I screamed when I did
Scott
that.
G at the gym ain't like, look, my brother, listen, my brother. Listen. You did not vote for that, Kamala, my sister. You did not vote. No, he doing his weights. He getting
You know
his
what?
Tesla. He driving home. Subway is still subwaying. The gas stations are still gas stations.
You better ask for
The hot
forgiveness.
dogs is still
Oh
old
my
on the
God.
roller at the 7-Eleven.
You better
Nobody's
ask for
crashing out.
forgiveness.
Nobody.
Repent right now, Prince. Oh,
And
that was it.
those are the memes of the week. Seriously,
Wow.
you ain't hear about no hot dog movement at the
Wow.
7-Eleven.
I'm done.
No Indian is crashing out over Kamala.
I'm done. Because she's black, dummy.
Oh my God. Now it's time for our Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Because it's my favorite word of the week, cult.
Oh.
45?
In a bottle. A cult is an organization that has a set of beliefs in which the cult is viewed as being the one true organization. Everyone else is wrong. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on.
What's it called? Blue waffle?
Every hold on. They're the only organization that is right. Everyone else is wrong. Everyone else is wrong.
Exactly.
Prince, close your mouth. We're still live. We're still live. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Okay. So yeah. Cults.
Jeez Louise.
Why would you say that?
Say what? Close your mouth.
Well, give me that bomb beat from Dre.
Oh, I thought we was rapping. I was getting ready to pick up right here. You know we don't miss an alley-oop.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Love you a long time. Thank you much.
I'm with you, ladies. The 4B movement.
Shave your head. Well, I ain't showing you what's under here. It look crazy. But hopefully one day soon when I get my locks off the cart at eBay. Where we? Oh yeah. Appreciate you for watching. Episode 76 is loading.